Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be creating a look using the ColourPop Blush Crush palette. As soon as I saw this palette, it just screamed like Valentine's Day vibes, date night, flirty, fun. I was so excited to get my hands on it to create a really pretty look just in time for Valentine's Day. There's a lot of blush tones in the palette and the colors are just really romantic, and this palette could create a lot of different eye looks. I'm also really excited to say that I'm going to be giving one of you guys the Blush Crush palette so you guys could recreate my look that I'm going to be showing you guys in a few moments, or you could create any look you want. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and also leave me a comment under this video with your Instagram handle, and by doing that it's going to allow me to check if you follow me on Instagram as well as enter the giveaway. So this giveaway will close 1 week from today. I will be announcing it on my Instagram stories as well as DMing the winner right on Instagram. All of the giveaway details will also be listed in the description box, just so you have it there as well. Also, all the products seen and used in this video will certainly be linked in the description box below, including all of my makeup products, my hair products, my dress, my earrings, my rings, my nail color. Anything you see on me will certainly be linked in the description box. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So for the sake of the length of this video, I went ahead and applied my base beforehand. So I went ahead and primed with my Milk makeup primer, and this is a hydro grip one. I just found that this literally grips your makeup so good, and I use it every single day. This is actually a brand new bottle. As you can see, it's very full. And then for my foundation, I use my Este Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It is by far the best foundation that I've come across, and you know, in many of my other videos I rave and rave about this. I am in the shade Tawny for reference, and the numbers are 3W1. So if you're looking for a really good full coverage foundation that makes your skin look very smooth and flawless, check this out. Also, I've been using the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. This concealer is very full coverage. This is the applicator on it, which makes it like really easy to apply. I apply this right under my eyes and also on my lid. I apply concealer on my lids to prep for any eyeshadow, so it has a really smooth canvas to go on top of. And also my skin is like really thin, so you could see the veins on top of my eyelid. This concealer just covers it all and makes it look very even. Then to set it all, I use my Morphie translucent setting powder. I used to use the Laura Mercier powder, but I find that this one works the same way at a fraction of the cost. So I'm not done with my face yet. I will finish it later, but now for the eyes, I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop Blush Crush palette. I'm literally so excited to try this palette. I have not used it before. So the first shade I'm gonna go in with is Lovesick, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this shade all over my lid. Also, I forgot to mention, when I'm doing a little bit more of a dramatic eyeshadow look and I'm not just doing what I basically do, I like to apply my mascara beforehand so I could kind of see the shape that I want to put the shadows in and where I think they would look best, because when my eyelashes are more lifted out of my eyes, it gives me more of a sense of what the final look is going to look like. You could just go ahead and apply your favorite mascara. The mascara that I'm loving right now is from Dr. Perricone, and I find this at Ulta and I find it at Sephora. As you could see, the bristles are kind of like rubberized and they're almost comb-like, which allows the wand to pull your eyelashes apart and make them volumized and not clumpy. After I applied Lovesick to my lid, I'm also going to take some on a denser crease brush and I'm going to put it all in my crease. So then with a tighter crease brush, I'm going to go in with a shade called Cheek to Cheek, and I'm going to focus this on my outer crease. I'm definitely going to make sure not to bring it all the way into my inner crease because I don't want it dark at all in there. I want to keep it pretty light. So then with the same brush that we applied Lovesick with, I'm going to take a little bit of Cheek to Cheek and bring it on the outer half of my lid. So then with a flat shader brush, I'm going to pick up the shade Cheek to Cheek and I'm going to bring it right along my lower lash line. I always make sure to bring the same color that I have in my crease right under my lower lash line because I really think that it pulls the makeup look together. It really makes it look like it flows and it is done seamlessly. I'm just going to go ahead and go back into Cheek to Cheek and darken it up a tiny bit more. So after I built up that color in my crease as dark as I wanted it, I am going to go in with the shade right here, Pop a Bottle, and I'm actually just going to grab it right on my finger. I just find by grabbing it with your finger, you actually get the most color payoff. This is just such a pretty, like, sparkly baby pink color, and I really like this color actually because I like to wear a little bit of shimmer on my lids all the time. I feel like I could wear this pretty shimmery pink every single day. So all the shimmers that I like to put on the inner corner of my lid, I do this really with all my looks. I take a little bit of it and I'll put it like right in the inner crease, right above that lid shade. So now I'm gonna pick up the shade Enamored, and I'm gonna actually put the shade right in the middle of my lid, really to blend the two shadows together and make it more of like a seamless, like almost ombre look. Now I'm gonna pick up this corner purple shade called How Rogue, and I'm really gonna work this on my outer V to try to darken it up a little bit. By doing this, it's just gonna add a lot more dimension to the crease. So after I built that plum purple color up to the amount that I wanted it, I'm gonna go in again with Cheek to Cheek. I'm gonna go back in my crease with it to make sure that plum purple isn't too harsh and everything is blown out really seamlessly. I'm also gonna take the dark plum purple How Rogue, and I'm gonna go right at the outer part of my lower lash line just to make it a little darker so it balances with my crease. Now I'm going to take the shade right here in the middle called Made You Blush, and this color is way more pink. I'm going to take it on a fatter, like short, denser crease brush, and I'm going to focus it right on top of all those crease shades. I'm just doing this to bring a little bit of pink back into the look because it was leaning a little bit more purple just because that plum purple really took over. But I think by adding this pink on top of it, it'll make it look a little bit more like a magenta. These colors just have so much pigmentation, and I always love ColourPop shadows because of that reason. I'm gonna go in again with Pop a Bottle, and I'm gonna take it on a really tiny shader brush, and I'm just gonna really pack it again on my inner corner because I feel like it kind of got brushed away because we were working with all of those darker colors. What I'm also gonna do is take Pop a Bottle right on the inner lash line, and I'm going to kind of blend it in with these dark colors under here. And it's almost creating the same ombre effect on the lower lash line as it is on the lid. Okay, so lastly, for the eyes, I'm going to take Lovesick and Pop a Bottle. And then I'm just going to put these shades right along my brow bone just to really brighten it up. And then I'm just going to go in with a clean brush and just blend it. So what I'm going to do really quick is pick up this shade called The One, and I know I said I was done with the eyes, but I just thought of this. I'm going to run it right along here just so I could clean it up right here so it doesn't look as messy. So if you have not applied your mascara already, now that we're done with the eyeshadow, now is definitely the time to apply it. Once your mascara is applied, you should wait for it to dry before applying fake eyelashes. But since I already applied my mascara before, I am gonna go ahead in with fake eyelashes right now. And the ones that I use, I'm just applying some glue to them. The ones I use are from Kiss, and they're number 11s. So I will link my favorite eyelashes below for you guys. But as you've seen in previous videos, I do snip the inner corner, and I just put it on the third half of my eyelid because I think it looks a little bit more natural that way. Okay, so now that I have my eyelashes on, I'm gonna wait a little bit for the glue to dry because I'm gonna go back in a little bit with some mascara just to blend it a little bit more. But for right now, I'm gonna go in with bronzer, and this is the one that I use all the time. It is the Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer, and it is a shimmer. If you do not like a shimmer, I recommend the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I also have that, and I love that as well. But I'm more of a shimmer person. So I'm gonna put it where you would normally contour, but I'm also gonna bring it down just because I want to be a little bit more sun-kissed rather than like a harsh contour. I'm also going to take this right on my temples just to slim my forehead a little bit. I'm also going to bring it right underneath my chin to try to create a little bit of a shadow. And this will hide any double chins that you may have. I'm also going to bring it underneath my jawbone. Also, don't forget to bring it right down your neck and onto your chest if you are wearing like a low-cut top, just so it all blends evenly and you don't look like one color up here and like white or whatever color you are. You all want to look the same everywhere. I'm also going to take a little bit and I'm going to pinch the brush together and just run it on the sides of my nose. You could do a full nose contour if that's what you're into. But for me, I don't feel like I need that. So I'm just gonna go a little bit on the sides just to slim it a tiny bit, create little shadows. So next I'm gonna go in with blush, and I was actually at Sephora yesterday and I redeemed my points and got a little Nars Orgasm blush. And I actually haven't tried Nars Orgasm yet, so I figured I'd try it out with this look. It looks like a really pretty like rosy pink color, and I know this is a favorite blush by so many people, so I'm so surprised that I actually haven't tried it out yet. So I'm just gonna take a little bit with my Eco Tools blush brush and just focus it right on my apples, and I'm also gonna drag it a little bit up towards my cheekbone. This is actually like a really pretty natural color. It's not too pink or like too opaque, which sometimes doesn't look good, but I feel like it'll really complement many skin tones, honestly. So next for highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm gonna pick up the shades Gumdrop and Starburst right on my highlighting brush. Just like that. I'm also gonna bring a little bit on top of my lip and along the bridge of my nose. So now that I feel like my eyelashes have dried a bit, I'm just gonna go right in on the inner corner and put a little bit more mascara just to blend them together a little bit more. So I actually don't put mascara on my lower lashes. I think by just putting it on the top, it makes you look a little bit more angelic and awake and a little bit more lifted too. So for lips, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of chapstick. I always do this before going in with any lip product. To line, I'm just gonna take the shade Ever from NYX, which is just a little bit more of a darker neutral. So next I'm gonna go in with the shade On Mute, and it's a liquid lipstick from Anastasia. I'm just gonna blot it a tiny bit just so it's not too intense. And then for gloss, I'm just gonna go in with another Anastasia shade in the color Summer Vibes. Wish it was summer. Okay, to set the whole face, I use the Morphie Continuous Setting Mist. It's just really cooling, and I really don't like sprays. I don't know, I just feel like they spray uneven. So I would highly, highly recommend trying a mist. So now that I'm done with my makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the clips that were holding back my hair. And I curled my hair yesterday. I have a video all about how I curl my hair and my everyday makeup. I'll link it below if you haven't seen it. But I curled my hair yesterday. It honestly held the curls pretty good, but I noticed that I have a little bit of frizz just because I've showered and stuff and I put my hair up. To tame that frizz and make it look really sleek again, I go in with my T3 straightener, and I just do this really quick in the morning, and it just smooths my hair instantly. It literally takes no time to do this, and it takes the frizz down so well and smooths it out really good. So it takes like 20 seconds to heat up. I'm just looking up in the viewfinder just so I don't burn myself, but I just go over kind of like the shell of my hair, like the top layer. I don't really go underneath, but I definitely make sure I get like these pieces down by my neck or even by my ear. It really kind of gets like kinked over there, so I'll just make sure I go in and smooth whatever I want. So as you can see, my hair did get a little bit like kinked and messed up. I don't know, maybe from sleeping or whatever. But if I just go in with my straightener, it instantly smooths it out. So after I'm done with my hair, this is the completed look. I really enjoyed using the ColourPop Blush Crush palette. I think it has really pretty blush tone shades, not just obviously for like a Valentine's Day look, but for a date night. And honestly, you could use these shades every single day. They are really, really beautiful, and they're rosy and they're pink and they're so pretty. Do not forget to enter the giveaway so you could win your own little Blush Crush palette, and you could recreate this look or whatever look you want to create with it. Remember to make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and also leave a comment below with your Instagram handle. By commenting, that lets me know that you entered and you want to win a Blush Crush palette. Again, this giveaway will close 1 week from today. I will announce the winner on my Instagram as well as sending a DM to them that day. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. I really had so much fun creating it, and I'm definitely going to be using that ColourPop palette so much more. That's all I have for today, and I'll see you in the next one.